Welcome to PastPaths UK-USA. In today's documentary, we explore how one language traveled across oceans and developed into two distinct forms, American English and British English. These differences tell a story of culture, history, and identity. Let's dive deep into the fascinating evolution of English. Vocabulary differences. American and British English often use different words for the same thing. Americans say elevator, while the British say lift. These differences developed naturally, as both cultures evolved separately over time. From everyday objects to common situations, American and British English differ in vocabulary. Where Americans say elevator, the British will say lift. These differences reflect centuries of cultural evolution and linguistic independence. Pronunciation variations. British English uses a more rounded pronunciation, while American English tends to be more direct and flat. The most obvious difference is the pronunciation of the R sound. One of the most recognizable differences is pronunciation. British English softens the R, while American English emphasizes it strongly. This simple sound shapes how each accent is instantly recognized worldwide. Spelling differences. Many spelling differences came from early dictionary makers. Americans simplified spellings like color, while the British kept color dot in spelling. American English favors simplicity. Words like color, center, and organize were standardized by early American dictionaries, while British English preserved older European spellings. Many grammar usage. British English often uses formal grammar structures, while American English uses more straightforward patterns. American English leans towards simplified grammar, while British English remains closer to classical structures. These variations influence sentence style, tone, and formality. Collective nouns. British English often treats collective nouns as plural, the team are winning, while American English treats them as singular, the team is winning. Collective nouns separate the two systems clearly. In Britain, groups are treated as plural. In America, the same groups are treated as a single unit. Past tense forms. British English uses learnt and dreamt, while American English uses learned and dreamed. Even past tense verbs differ. British English keeps older forms like learnt, while American English modernizes them to learned. Preposition differences. Each dialect prefers different prepositions. Americans say on the weekend. The British say at the weekend. Prepositions create subtle differences. An American spends time on the weekend, while a British speaker prefers at the weekend. Use of present perfect. British English uses present perfect more often. I've just eaten, Americans might say. I just ate. The present perfect tense is common in British English, but less strict in American English. This makes daily speech sound slightly more formal in the UK. Influence of other languages. British English borrowed heavily from French, while American English adopted words from Native American and immigrant languages. History shaped both dialects. British English carries French and Latin influence, while American English reflects Native American words and immigrant cultures. Slang differences. Slang is completely different. British slang includes mate, cheers, rubbish, while Americans say buddy, thanks, trash. Slang expressions give both dialects flavor. British speakers say mate and rubbish. Americans say buddy and trash. These expressions define cultural identity. Accent diversity. Both countries have multiple accents. America has Southern, New York, California, etc. The UK has Cockney, Scottish, Welsh, and more. Both nations have incredible accent diversity. From New York to Texas and from London to Scotland, each region adds character to the language. Formality levels. British English is generally more formal in tone, while American English leans casual and direct. British English often sounds more formal, reflecting traditional etiquette. American English is direct and friendly, shaped by modern culture. Idioms and expressions. Idioms differ widely. UK, it's not my cup of tea. USA, it's not my thing. Idioms reveal personality. The British may say not my cup of tea, while Americans prefer not my thing. These expressions tell cultural stories. Punctuation style. Quotation marks differ. US, hello. UK, hello. Even punctuation separates the dialects. American English uses double quotation marks, while British English commonly uses single quotes. Global influence. American English dominates global media, while British English remains strong in education and global institutions. Globally, American English leads entertainment and technology. British English dominates academic and international environments. Together, they shape global communication. You've just explored the deep and fascinating differences between American English and British English. Despite their variations, both dialects hold equal power and global influence. Thank you for watching PastPaths UK-USA. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more powerful stories from around the world.